important position to know how to get out of. Probably one of those dangerous positions to be in, and one of those typical positions to be in, is somebody on top of you, because they probably attacked you, surprised you, knocked you to the ground, and now they're on top of you. And if you don't know how to get out of this position, it can be very scary and dangerous. So I like to teach my mount escapes with 3 or 4 different options, because probably the first one's not going to work all the time, and you're going to have to revert to the second, to the third, to the fourth, back to the first, back to the third. Whatever the opponent gives me, that's the option I'm going to take. So one of my favorite mount escapes that works in almost any position. I don't care if he's up there, I don't care if he's tabled out. The only thing is that I do need to have my elbows inside on this one. Okay? And it's basically a buck, but I'm going to modify it a little bit, and then I'm going to grab his hips. Okay? So when I do this, I'm going to put my legs up tight here, because I need to have a lot of spring action in my hips. My hands come up here. I'm going to also use this as a spring, and I'm going to combine the action of both. So I'm here, I grab his hips. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing him out to the outside as I buck. So I buck, and I turn at the same time. Okay? So from this position here. So my opponent's on top of me again. Hands go to the hips. You have to control him throughout this move. My feet come up, and I push and buck. And you notice when I do this, I'm actually turning. So the motion is this. I grab, I push, and I turn. And it looks like that. So I want to throw him off. Okay? Let's see it full speed. Go ahead and take it a little bit. And that's what it looks like when you do it with full speed. All right, guys, another option here for when you're on the ground. If you have an experienced wrestler or grappler, no one technique is probably going to work to try and get them off. However, you might be able to get them off balance a little bit here. One of the things you can do, notice how his leg is going to be close to mine. It's just a normal position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my free leg here. I'm going to go over to one side. I don't want to do this, because then I'm going to free up my side for him to deliver blows and take my back. So I come over just a little bit, staying square, and I sneak his ankle over my leg. And then I figure 4. Okay? So we're here, we're there, like that. I'm just going to sneak that leg over. Now, I've got a figure 4 trap. So now I'm going to turn into him like that. Sometimes they'll fall off like that. Other times, you're going to have to wrestle a little bit more with it. One more time. So again, I've got a lot of options here. I'm trying to buck him. I'm doing all this. I create a little bit of space. Here, here, turn inside. Now from here, a couple of options. I can bring this knee back inside. Here, I can get out, or he may roll off. So understand there's a lot of dynamics here, but the idea is that you're going to probably have to use trap, roll, buck, and then this one here is a really good one as well.